thank you so much for your question about my painting of the Secret Life of the Red Fox. Ta-da! The question I love, because it's a compliment as well as a question, is how did I learn to paint so well? When did I learn to paint so well? And how did I learn to paint so well? And I tried to come up with a simple answer, and the simple answer is one, I had great teachers and great classes. Two, practice. And three, reference. And reference can be either drawing from life, actual animals, drawing from foxes, which I didn't for the fox book, but I'm doing that for another book. And also looking at videos and pictures of the subject online, and looking up books about the subject and learning as much as I can about them. So for the fox book, for The Secret Life of the Red Fox, I used photographs, I used YouTube videos that I paused to get different expressions and motion of foxes, things that you might not see in person. Lots of people will take videos of wild animals on their property when they see them because they're so awesome, and then I have, that's great because then I have material, so they have done that part for me. The other thing that's taught me how to paint is painting in plein air, which means painting outside, in the plein air. It's French. So I've done a lot of painting of landscapes outside, and what that has taught me is how to solve the problems of matching color and highlights and shadows very quickly, because when you're working outside in the daylight, the sun moves constantly, right, while the day is going on, so the shadows move as well. They change direction, and the colors also change. You know, the color of the landscape at 12 noon is not the same as the color of the landscape at 6 p.m. when it's getting dark. So I had to look up and practice painting lots of scenes that were dusk and dawn, because that's when foxes are active, and that's really when the story takes place. So when I learned how to do this, when I really learned how to paint was in college. I had really excellent illustration teachers at the University of the Arts. And the first great lesson that I remember having that really influenced my ability to paint was my teacher was Harry Bliss. He's a great illustrator. Look up his work. He had us do a master copy of a painting of, a portrait done by somebody like Rembrandt, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, etc. So I chose one by Rembrandt and I painted it in watercolor, even though the original was painted in oil. And that really, really helped me figure out how to mix color and make something look exactly like it looks in front of me, as opposed to what I think it looks like. I have an old, before I was learning how to draw from life, I was doing things that I just out of my head, such as this, which was in second grade. But when you have to draw from life, you really have to look at your subject, and that has really aided me in learning to paint matching colors and also drawing. Drawing is a very important part of painting. You can start just painting a painting, but for every painting I do dozens of drawings before I paint. So I hope that answers your question, and I hope you all have a great Friday and a great weekend. Thank you so much. I look forward to your next one. Bye.